Sairam students, in the previous videos we have learnt about nitrogen fixation. We learnt that certain bacteria and blue-green algae are able to fix nitrogen in the atmosphere and convert it into nitrogen compounds which are used by the plants. The same way, the bacterium Rhizobium is involved in the fixation of nitrogen in leguminous plants or pulses. Rhizobium lives in the root nodules of leguminous plants such as beans and peas. Over here we can see the bacterium Rhizobium which helps in fixation of nitrogen in beans and peas, all leguminous plants. Now, let us learn about a very important topic which is the nitrogen cycle. We know that our atmosphere has 78% nitrogen gas. Nitrogen is one of the essential constituents of all living organisms as part of protein, chlorophyll, nucleic acids, and vitamins. All living organisms require proteins, chlorophylls, and vitamins, and they also require nitrogen, which is also very essential. The atmospheric nitrogen cannot be taken directly by plants and animals. Even though living organisms require nitrogen, they cannot be directly consumed as nitrogen gas from the atmosphere. So, what happens? Let us see. Certain bacteria and blue-green algae present in the soil fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into compounds of nitrogen. Once nitrogen is converted into these usable compounds, it can be utilized by plants from the soil through their root system. We can see that bacteria and blue-green algae convert the atmospheric nitrogen into compounds of nitrogen, and once the atmospheric nitrogen has been converted, they become usable by the plants, and the plants take in these compounds of nitrogen through their root system. Nitrogen is then used for the synthesis of plant proteins and other compounds. Animals feeding on plants get these proteins and other nitrogen compounds. When plants and animals die, bacteria and fungi present in the soil convert the nitrogenous wastes into nitrogenous compounds to be used by plants again. So when the animals or plants die, the bacteria and fungi present in the soil convert the nitrogenous waste into nitrogenous compounds to be used by the plants again. Certain other bacteria convert some part of them to nitrogen gas which goes back into the atmosphere. Some bacteria which are found in the soil convert these nitrogenous wastes into nitrogen gas which again goes back into the atmosphere. In this process, the level of nitrogen present in the atmosphere remains fixed. Okay, students? So what did we learn in this video? We learned that the bacterium Rhizobium helps in fixation of nitrogen in leguminous plants or pulses, such as beans or peas. They are found in the root nodules of leguminous plants. We learned about the nitrogen cycle. We know that our atmosphere consists of 78% nitrogen gas. Certain bacteria and blue-green algae found in the soil help fix nitrogen from the atmosphere and convert it into compounds of nitrogen. Nitrogen compounds are used by plants with the help of their root system, and they use these nitrogen compounds to synthesize plant proteins. Animals who consume these plants obtain proteins and other nitrogen compounds. So when the animals or plants die, the bacteria and fungi found in the soil convert the nitrogenous waste into nitrogenous compounds, which is again used by the plants. Certain other bacteria convert part of the nitrogenous wastes into nitrogen gas, and it is again released into the atmosphere. And through this nitrogen cycle, the level of nitrogen gas present in the atmosphere is fixed. So go through the video again, students, write down the points and then answer these questions. First question: Rhizobium lives in the dash nodules of leguminous plants such as beans and peas. Second question: Certain dash and dash present in the soil are nitrogen fixers. And the last question: Write a short note on nitrogen cycle. Okay, students, thank you.